Well, guess what? Haven't been on for a while. So Beyond the Cap was on hiatus because, well, listen, we have to do the work that we're put here to do, and that's to organize camps, have kid groups, and making sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing with the Cap to You and library program and connections and everything else. When it came to like Beyond the Cap, I just decided to keep that in the back burner. But now the back burner is in back, and I'm back in front. This episode is just me, and it's going to be a quick episode because what I'm trying to do is promote Alopeciapalooza. Now, I just want you to think, if you've ever been to Alopeciapalooza, if you've ever attended, whether it was a long time ago or if it was just last year or if it's been multiple years. What I want you to think about is how you felt the first time that you saw all those other kids. I want you to imagine what it felt like for your child to see all those kids and to see the mentors and the adults that also had alopecia. I want you to remember that feeling. And obviously, if it was a bad feeling, I want you to forget totally all about that. I only want the good feelings. So I want you to remember how you felt and what you got out of it, like how you felt about what was happening and the magic that just appeared, which that's what magic's supposed to do. It's just supposed to appear. And sometimes it disappears. And when you leave camp, you lose that little part of community that you found. And a lot of you really wanted more of it, and you just kept on coming back for more. And that's totally what we want. We also know that sometimes kids' hair grows back. And sometimes they get older. Well, not sometimes. They all get older. And they get interested in other things. You know, going to a party, going to a sporting event, going to a friend's house, doing something with the family that has nothing to do with anything other than the family. So we compete with a lot of things, and all of that is good because that's how you grow as a person. And we just want to make sure that if you can't go because of one of those reasons, because you're growing, we would love you to be an ambassador and let other people know what it actually did for you. How did Alopeciapalooza, how did the Children's Alopecia Project affect who you are as a family and how your CAP kid at the time, how they benefited? Be specific too. We want to know when, where, how, who. We want the whole 9 yards. Not really, but it would be great if we could just promote that and get the word out there, because there's lots of family members out there that do not know that we're in town. I mean, and I say that because I just got off the phone with someone who lives 15 minutes away from me and heard about us, but never actively looked at us until her son in December started to lose his hair. So I just got off the phone, and she was kicking herself because she knew that we existed and she waited until now. And the thing is, everything that she was concerned about for her son, who's 13, everything that she was concerned about is something that we can help him with. We can introduce them to other families with kids with alopecia. We have an event coming up in Pennsylvania on July 12th. It is a perfect time for them to participate. They know what camps are left in 2024. They know that we have Alopeciapalooza. Well, first we have a Cap Kid Camp, California, at the end of June, and then we have Alopeciapalooza, August 16th to the 19th. And then there's the Cap Teen Camp in Idaho in September. And then we have 2 camps in October, the Cap Kid Camp Indiana and Cap Kid Camp New York. She knows that we exist as a Cap Kid Group Pennsylvania Facebook page. She knows that there's one in New Jersey, and in Maryland and in a whole bunch of other states, 50 of them. She knows now that there's an event 2 hours away from us in Maryland this weekend. Whereas before this phone call, she had no idea about any of that. Without even doing anything, we help this woman, and we're going to help this child. Now, as you know, if you are involved with CAP, it's not rocket science. It's getting everyone together, having an organized schedule, getting mentors that are good influences on the kids and on the parents, getting them involved and getting them to do something, giving of themselves to help a child with alopecia. Because at one time, they might have been that child with alopecia. Alopeciapalooza is so important. So if you're a family that attended Alopeciapalooza in the past, I really want you to come for this one, because it's our 20th anniversary as Children's Alopecia Project, and it's our 15th year doing Alopeciapalooza. So it's kind of a big deal. We want you to come. If your child is now an adult, we want you guys to come too. We actually have, I think it's 5 CAP Kid alumni that are coming back to the camp, Alopeciapalooza. And it's mind-boggling. I can't wait to see them, because they were little kids when I saw them last. Now they're adults. So that's kind of exciting. We want you to get the word out there so that way other people learn of us, so that way they can experience the magic that you experienced at one time. And if you never heard of us, well, contact us. We're here because we want to help. So no matter how we do that, awareness is the most important thing. I've been saying that for 20 years. Awareness. Yeah, I'm always fundraising. We're a nonprofit. We have to, but it's never been the first thing out of my mouth. I've never said, listen, I know you have money and I really want to have some of it. Nope. I want awareness. I want you to help us. I want you to share. I want you to get other people involved, because I've been a very big believer that when you do the right thing and you're not chasing after that dollar will chase you. That's what I want. Help me with the awareness. The donations will come because of the result of that. However, if you just want to donate because this is just way too big of a task for you, I am happy to receive a donation from you. So thank you. So if you have any questions about anything dealing with Alopeciapalooza, if you post in this thread, I'm going to check it out and I'm going to be answering questions. I will answer each and every question, no matter how silly. My favorite color is green. Don't ask me those kind of questions, because it's actually blue sometimes. I don't know. I change colors. Right now I'm back in the green thing. I saw a sports car that was like a pine forest green, and I just thought it looks so sharp. And maybe it's a midlife crisis thing, but regardless, what I want you guys to do is just help me. So if you can help me, that is perfect. Make sure that you post your questions onto the thread, because I'll be putting this on Facebook, on X, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Truth, on Rumble, on YouTube. Ask me questions. If you have any ideas, give me ideas. I might not use them, but there might be that one idea that I go, my gosh, I thought of everything. I never thought of that. And I'll steal it from you and we'll use it. So just get the word out about Alopeciapalooza. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And if you can't do that, attend. If you can't attend, just make yourself present somewhere in the future at a CAP Kid get-together, a CAP Kid camp, a future Alopeciapalooza, anything that we're doing, like a CAP 2U tour, or maybe you want to have a CAP 5K this fall, would be appropriate, since, the fall will still be in that 2024 time period, which still means 20 years. Also, at Alopeciapalooza, we're putting together a pickleball tournament. So if you're coming, make sure you bring some spare change, because we're going to do the first pickleball tournament at Alopeciapalooza, and I want other places to have pickleball tournaments. I think pickleball probably is the coolest thing that came around since sliced bread. And I'm on a low carb diet, and I'm not eating bread. So trust me, that's cool. Now I'm thinking about bread. All right. So this is Beyond the Cap with Jeff Wojtovich, Alopeciapalooza begging edition. Again, not begging for you to give me anything. I'm just begging for you to help spread the word, make awareness. And if you believe in what we do, and if you think that we have done good, and you think we should continue doing good, then we need you. So thank you very much, and have a very awesome day.